What is up, YouTube? This is Car Addict. I'm an idiot. I made a video showing how wide open throttle makes economy mode pretty much obsolete, but I still meant to disable economy mode in all my ktuner testing just so that nobody would point that out, like, hey, moron, you left the economy mode on. And I did on the stage 1 test. So I'm actually out again right now. I'm not even going to try to do like the same pulls over and over, any kind of timing or different speeds. I'm just going to flash each stage. After I do that, I'll drive around for a little while, just pulling some logs, because also ktuner wants them to see if they could improve anything, because they actually they watched a video, and I don't know how they found it, but they found the video and they contacted me wanting logs because they said they're always interested in optimizing their tunes, which I'll have to say, I don't know who I'm talking to, but anytime I email ktuner, if it's the middle of the night, I might not hear back, but during the day, I swear, they reply within like 5 minutes every time. It's crazy. And I had a couple issues setting my V2 up the first time. It ended up being locked because we thought it got lost in the mail and there was a hold on it, so that's why it hadn't been working. But I mean, they had it up and running quick, and they were always responding right away. So anyways, I have no idea what Hondata's customer service is like, but ktuner's is very good, so I can recommend them. It's about as good as customer service as I've ever gotten anywhere. Alright, so I'm gonna go. I already flashed stage 1. I'm gonna go find a road to play on and then turn the GoPro on, and we will see what happens. I'll be back shortly. Alright, even though it doesn't really matter, so you can see the speedometer up with the steering wheel all the way backing up. God damn it. I had economy mode on. What an idiot. Let's do one for second. Let's do a little bit of first gear. Again, I'm not really taking every gear to redline because it's not the part I care about. And just one time, I'll copy the 20 to whatever I hit before I decide to give up. Give myself a gap. Okay, let's hit 20. And go. Pretty sure I feel the same thing. The boost is kind of flat. Okay, so the dude that caught me pointed out that I had economy mode on in my stage 1 testing. That is why the boost fell flat. I mean, still looks a little odd the way the boost comes on, but it doesn't stay as flat as it did in the first pulls. Still is kind of weird though. See, look at this for yourself. I got like 6 graphs loaded up. If you add something that'll raise the scale so that a value of 10 is now down here instead of way up here, it even emphasizes a little more how it is kind of flat and then spikes up. More so after you shift than before. But getting rid of that still shows it. It's kind of weird. But check out how there's that hump in every instance of boost coming on. Some are not as bad as others, but you can definitely show it's like climbing. Well, yeah, let's do it again. So I don't really know what's going on with that. I'll still send them over so you can take a look at that, I guess, but it's not really doing the flat boost like it did before. And just for reference, the next picture you see will be of a log showing that. Okay. Alright, so there's stage 1. There was actually a weird situation in stage 2 for a few hundred RPM range, around 4,800 I think, and it actually did it in all 3 logs I had at that RPM. It did it, but the weird thing is it only did it in 2nd gear, not 3rd gear. And what happened was the AFR was commanded up like 15 to 1. It was like 12 to 1, and then it commanded 15 to 1, and then it commanded 12 to 1 again. Not exactly, but around those. So I'm going to pull over and flash stage 2, and then drive stage 2 a couple times to see if I can make that happen, so I can send both logs to ktuner. So we are driving around on stage 2 now. Go do a couple pulls. We'll see if I get that same spike. Man, it's nice. I'm just 45s. Alright, we can do the 20 to 90, just because that's when I was getting that lean spike in 2nd gear every time. Economy off, traction control off, 20 miles an hour, and go. I don't really hit 90 because I'm not trying to time anything. Just trying to replicate the situations where I guess you would call issues with the tune popped up. That's pretty weird. So if you're ever curious what they do at Christian school, there is about 8 kids around what looks like a little pig pen. The youngest kid has his shirt off. The next youngest kid is in there throwing a dodgeball at him, and all the big kids are around on the outside watching him. Probably play some bets, I assume. I mean, that would only make sense, right? You'll probably catch it on the way back by. Oh man, that little kid just got pegged. Seems like a Christian fight league or something. They're just toughening that little guy up. Let's enjoy the corners. That weight transfer coming back scares the shit out of you. God. Can't wait to get some different suspension on this thing. With the brake pedal lowered, I'm finally getting a little better at rev matching on the downshifts. It was extra hard at first because you had a tall brake pedal, so it's hard to reach the gas. Plus, in an older NA Honda, you just, like, if I was to just blip it like that, boom, to the floor from not touching it. I mean, you get like half the rev range out of that. And this thing, if you do that real quick, you might get like 700 RPMs. Alright, so I just got done doing 1 and 2. Not really focused on what speeds I was hitting. Mainly just making sure I got back on it after I shifted, see how the boost builds, and then I made sure I hit the RPMs in stage 2 where it was commanding that lean AFR. I'm gonna go home, put a video together, go through the logs, check it out, email them to ktuner, post it up on YouTube, and then we'll see what it's like. Alright, thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I will see you later. Alright, I figured I could just turn it on just to show you this. I've been on the freeway for maybe 2.5 miles. But you saw how I drove on stage 2, and I mean, there wasn't really much time in between. Well, basically there was 0 time between flashing stage 2 and getting on it. And then I just finished up the video, got back on the freeway, and I've been driving a few miles. I'm at 29.6, and I'm pretty sure it reset itself when you flash, so you still get pretty good gas mileage even when you're driving like an idiot.